herself. Was this election really part of hers?
It wasn't really about the people, and I felt like these leaders just wanted to prove a point.
So what happens to these people when hawakuwa na any member of parliament?
And at the same time, Rigathi was campaigning in Meru North kwa boma yake.
And now there is Kasipul constituency.
Actually, you guys know Gideon Moi.
As I will say, according to my own opinion, unajua mimi sina lawyer jani.
You know this guy never appeared.
What do you mean?
Why?
He never appeared.
Some money that just disappeared. They cannot account for it.
That is about it. Tunabebwa na vitu ndogo sana.
30,000 pre-marked ballot papers. They had been prepared for use in Magarini, Mbere, and Malava.
I'm like, I want to do what is right, but you know,
CJ Maraga can become a threat.
So are they really from here, or were they sent to just come and distract people and cause a lot of chaos?
Unasomea hivi. Lakini wewe kwenyu ni Mombasa. You can't vote kwenye si kwenu.
Leonard Wamuthende who had 15,802 votes.
During the next election, actually, there are better candidates. They can rule in Nairobi.
I feel like the by-elections were not conducted as per to the expectations of the people.
Hey, welcome beautiful people. It is another day, another beautiful day maze. Karibuni sana. This is the Unfiltered Campus Vibe, brought to you definitely by the Talanta MKU. And the last episode, which was episode 4, it was amazing. Wanasemanga clock it, yeah, we clock it. It was amazing maze. Thank you so much, you guys, our fans maze. Make sure you subscribe again. Alafanyaje, tupe pale comments, unafilaje, una watch kutoka wapi, alafu definitely we'll do that thing. Au sio? And definitely in the building, siko peke yangu kama kawaida.
Drum roll.
Hi guys. Mko aje?
Tuko poa.
Siku hizo nasema mko on?
Tuko on.
Alafu clock it. Mko aje?
Tuko poa.
Maze, it is another day, another beautiful month. December. Yeah.
Finally
there.
Yeah.
December. December babies are here by the way.
Hello.
Twende nalo Abi.
So a very good morning to wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to the 5th episode of the Unfiltered Campus Vibe. Honestly, this feels like a milestone, and we are so grateful because you have walked the journey with us. I mean, akunanga show bila fun. So guys, thank you so much and welcome to December. December baby is well represented. We are here and today we have a lot to talk about. So keep it Talanta MKU.
Yeah, twende nalo.
Hi guys, my God, it's your girl back again. Wanja Mwangi in the building. Yeah, and tunashukuru sana for being with us from the first episode to the 4th one to now the 5th one, guys. Asanteni sana. Thank you guys for being with us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us from wherever you're watching us from. And as we start this episode, girl, take your pen and paper. We are about to discuss some good shit.
Yeah, hata hujasema boys. Umesema tu girl. Amesema tu girl.
Okay, boys and girls.
Yeah, definitely.
Take your pens and papers. We're about to discuss something.
Na mnakaa poa by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Amjeni ambe nakaa poa. Kwa nini nakangaje?
Si unakaa?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Literally la mjawai.
Mimi nakwambianga kila time niko tuanze show.
Au unakaa vizuri, mimi nilikwambia. So that's zile siku unakaa poa.
No, I'm not taking that.
Mimi nakwambianga before tuanze show.
Ndio, lakini amniamini kwa show. Pale comment section nimekote bro unaambianga wanakaa vizuri lakini kwa nini unakangaje?
Poleni guys, we apologize for that.
Amaze, it is December and we have been together from January all the way. Yeah, 12 months down the line. Mnafeel aje guys? Mnafeel aje?
Finally December is here and we manyama na makuku mingi loading.
This is actually my favorite month of the year. Okay, not just because it's my birthday month, but I get to see my family. You know, when I relax to you rewind from the year, vile hizo pressure zote, you just take it down. So Yeah, I am so excited. Me, I think, but then mkinywa tu mahali, yes, happy birthday, it's my birthday month. Kila siku hata leo mniambie tu happy birthday, na tusonge tukiendelea.
Okay, from the Unfiltered Campus Vibe. Happy birthday. Sijui tumwimbie?
Yeah.
Bado.
Lakini tunafaa kumwimbia.
Tutamwimbia tukimalizia.
This might be our last episode for this year, by the way.
Yeah.
You know. So I guess Abby tutakuimbia. Tukienda kumalizia, we will do that before we end this year.
Nimeiandika.
Yeke hapo, we'll be doing it. And definitely, and we appreciate you, Maze. And acha niseme words of affirmation. But definitely I'll do that maybe at the end of the show. And Maze, today, this week, a lot have been happening. Yesterday it was AIDS Day, by the way. Yeah, people they were celebrating ni HIV and AIDS. So sijui mbona naikanga AIDS Day by the way peke yake.
Well,
I don't know. Like it's World's AIDS Day. Kwani HIV iko included?
HIV is the virus that causes AIDS.
Exactly.
You guys are learned.
Huko unajua hiyo?
Okay, nilikuwa najua vile tu tulifunza primary, you know. It has been years. It has been centuries. I was seeing the news and I was surprised. Nairobi County is leading.
Yeah.
What?
Is leading with the new cases of HIV. It was like 3,000 plus new HIV and AIDS. HIV.
And the sad part was when what I actually saw, unapata like high cases because reported between the ages of 15 years
To 30.
30.
Generation
So
yetu
you can
manzi.
imagine 15 years, like who ni teenager tu mahali.
Like kuna jamii temi siku hizi nashtukanga. People actually they are not afraid of HIV anymore. People like uko na ball. Wallahi sasa nitaambia nini mkoro. Mazi ukipata kuna HIV. Oh okay. Yeah. But actually unajua mimi niko zile za percentage kubwa. Hakuna mtu like anajua status yake. Unapata like ni percentage kidogo sana ndio wanajua. Alafu wenye hawajui a very small percentage guys.
Unajua yako?
Okay. Nilipima the last time nilipima ilikuwa January. So yeah, I don't know sasa. Lakini I've been safe.
You don't know kwani umeko kipitia wapi huko?
I've been safe by the way. The last time nilipima it was January. Yeah. And actually it was ni tu mambo ya mapenzi, you know. Nah, baby before is that please. Twende VCT kwanza. And yeah. But
That's
actually
very responsible of you.
it is responsible but again haikumake tena. The relationship haikumake though. Yeah.
Yenda DVCT lakini
What?
Anyway, something like, there was a guy alikuwa amepost kueleza you know how we normally really praise Women's Day, Girlfriend's Day, Valentine's Day when it comes to like the side of the women. But he alikuwa anasema hajaiwi show any of those things.
Exactly.
Then someone was asking him, today is World's AIDS Day. Has someone wished you that? Because I mean, we're not celebrating that.
Lakini those are two different things.
But it's still World's AIDS Day. We're supposed to.
Unajua Men's Day. Actually Men's Day we do complain a lot. That is where madam amfanyangi justice kusema kweli.
Mimi huambia watu wa kwetu.
But you know,
And
like,
my friends.
but unajua what about the others? You know, unajua kama ni Women's Day, naonanga pale gossip fulani Instagram, Nairobi gossip to be specific. Yeah. Like unaona siku ya Girlfriend's Day. Messages zinakujanga pale maze today my boyfriend ameniandikia hii ameleta gift. Paka naonanga magari tu mazena ma flowers full of dollars, full of cash man. Alafu ikifika siku ya Boyfriend's Day, siku ya Men's Day, Mungu baba.
Kidogo nauma nje.
So tuko zile za you guys are not fair maze. You guys are not fair. So maze, what were you guys up to this week? A lot has been happening. Kwanza tukianza na the elections, the by-elections.
Yeah, the by-elections.
Mulipiga kura by the way?
I'm a registered voter.
Ulipiga kura?
Okay, si kupiga, nilikuwa shule.
But then unajua tuko pewa holiday by the yeah.
Sisi bado tuko na ongoing. Yeah.
That's a good reason though, you know. A good reason mbona kwenda kuvote. Ulivote kwanza?
Mimi kwetu kwa na elections.
Kwenye hakuna mtu hakuna mtu But okay, so actually that is our today's topic by the way. To be specific to our fans there, leo tunaongelea the by-elections zenye zilipita, which was on the 27th.
Yeah, last week.
Last
Thursday.
month. Last month.
Last week on Thursday.
Yeah, that was last month actually. Alafu ndio kusema last month inakaa ilikuwa kitambo. Ni very different. So it was last month. definitely last week, and we witnessed a lot of things, and the talkings were done, man. I mean, it was like, hey, 2027, you know, hii itakuwa tu imesha declarewa, and you guys mulikuwa wapi by the year siku elections by the way, since mulisema mulikuwa shule, wanje utatuambia mulikuwa wapi? Not wanja abi, oh my god.
Ilikuwa Friday.
Thursday.
It was on a Thursday.
It was on a Thursday.
It was on a
Sikumbuki nilikuwa wapi. I honestly don't remember where I was on Thursday.
But actually, you know, actually, hata mimi by the my county walikuwa na vote by the way. That is Baringo County. Yeah.
Unajua nimekuja kujua by elections. Was it on Saturday ama Sunday? Na ni after nimeingia hoteli kukula alafu naiona kwa
Wait,
kwa TV.
After the elections.
After the elections ndio nilikuwa nakuja kujua kuna elections.
Okay, aufai kusema. Unajua tutaingililiwa.
Oh, I remember I was on Thursday. Because I remember I was somewhere, I don't know what I was, nilikuwa nipeleka huko. I don't know, I had a certain meeting in town and people were discussing about it. Because the previous day we got to discuss, hey, you know who's going to win, and you know, like with the heated campaigns that were going on in the country. It only seemed like 2027, honestly. But people were really debating a lot.
So, but before we dig in, let me just read you the counties that were going to by elections. And actually, zilikuwa counties more, but actually, unajua mimi niko nashtuka niko zile za
mingi hata ni constituencies actually.
Yeah, you know, so unajua say in different counties definitely kuna the constitutions, you know. So actually it was Kilifi, it was Tana River, that is 2, Garissa, Mandera, Embu, Machakos, Turkana, Samburu, Nandi, Baringo County, Narok County, Kajiado County, Kakamega, Bungoma, Siaya, Homa Bay, Nyamira and Nairobi. You see, that is a quite number. Inamaanisha maze but most of them kuna wenye walidedi definitely na kuna kuna walidedi kuna walitolewa out of office alafu kuna zile sijui mambo na irregularities you know hizo stuff ndo maana zikali to these elections but now unajua when you come of these all counties, these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 counties. When we come to these 18 counties, kuna nyenzi nilikuwa naziona the media imefocus sana. If we talk about Embu, actually Nairobi, and we go to Kakamega, those were the major. Alafu pia Baringo pia imekelele pia Narok so those were the main, like the media were focusing there sana because unajua right now the former deputy president akona party yake and then when it come now the ruling party that is the UDA inaitwa United Democratic whatever Alliance and then we have the DCP Democratic that one rigiji acha nitaenda kumfanyia research rigiji so unajua sasa the competition alafu unajua ODM by the ilijoiningi UDA ilijoin ama ilikuwa inaitwaje what do I call
the Kenya Kwanza coalition
that coalition the handshake Kenya baba alido before atuache so like unajua ODM now wako ndani ya UDA tukayo msumkate you know ilibidi waligaa and nilikuwa naona pia so those counties yenye tumesema that is the Embu umesema Narok Nairobi Baringo and Kakamega Malava that is like those were the major places yenye vitu zilikuwa zina happen by the way vitu zilikuwa zina happen so to start with Abi tell us about what do you know about these elections ulikuwa happy what was your experience about these elections
Okay, from what I learned about the by-elections, to be honest, it wasn't really about the people, and I felt like these leaders just wanted to prove a point. Mimi ndo kusema.
Exactly.
Especially, okay, mimi hata nikuja kuna by-elections, I honestly thought they're only happening in Embu, because that is where kulikuwa a lot of things, a lot of memes, a lot of
noise,
TikTok training, a lot of noise. Mpaka mtu anatengenezea wimbo ya campaign, you know. So I actually felt like that is what made me like get interested in whatever is happening in Mbeere North, and I honestly feel like this was a struggle for power.
Okay.
Nani ndo kusema and sana Mount Kenya region, because as we all know, the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua sees himself as the Mount Kenya kingpin, but then here again comes our deputy president Kindiki,
the recent
who is
one.
like, I am the leader. Mimi ndo sasa like
Kingpin.
kusema Mount Kenya. I mean, I'm the deputy president of Kenya, so I am the highest leader when it comes to the Mount Kenya region. region. So I honestly feel this wasn't about the people at all. It was
Yeah.
about who has the final say in Mount Kenya region and also in other places where we had the by-elections.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just hold on there before we dig in sasa tuingie kwa mbere North yeah. Kwanza do you have something to say about the elections by-elections ilifanyika?
For me, I'd like to say that the main thing, I guess, for the by-elections, it was to see or to pace 2027 tuko kiaje, as in I feel like it was a test to like of the leaders kujua ni which party is likely to win, who's likely to win in 2027,
yeah.
ground inasema aje. I feel like it was much more of that other than whatever they were trying to do. Honestly, yeah.
But unajua again these people they were like actually nilikuwa naona the deputy president venye tu umesema actually it proved a point.
Yeah.
It proved a point, but again you know these people are like Gen Z hawako vote, but we'll talk about that we'll talk about that later on. But unajua they were blaming, actually we were blamed, the Gen Z we were blamed actually I'm a Gen Z. So I feel like we were blamed because of those elections zilifanyika because zile zo hatukupiga kura, but we'll come give our reasons definitely. And again this was something to see nani
ndo ako kwa ground side.
And actually for me I don't think it had any point like to prove on stuff. But actually on the other side again saying that kuprove who is the strongest party 2027 again kulikuwa na points because unajua these elections actually these by elections zingekuwa zinafaa kufanyika by this because unajua one thing some leaders walikufa kitambo definitely. Our last election it was it 2022 yeah 2022 so kuna wenye walikufa that 2022 just after elections kuna wenye walikufa 2023 kuna wenye walikufa 2024 so nilikuwa nashangaa mbona sasa wafanye elections 2025.
Okay.
Oh, by the way,
it was because you know, like when a member of parliament dies or when a person who had been appointed to office hapo sasa ana, in case they succumb or they get appointed to another position, the IBC declares 90 days and then now that is we're supposed to have by elections after 90 days. But in this case we did not have an IBC. Simeformiwa was it a few months ago, like haikuwa ilikuwa hivyo wali established kitambo and that is why we couldn't have by elections then. But now they were pushed to 27th November. That was last week.
Juna nilikuwa nashangaa actually I was asking myself, so after elections, after the main elections hiyo the IBC and stuff inakuanga ina canceliwa and stuff yote.
When we had the I don't think it normally happens, but this time around it happened because the president dissolved the IEBC.
But actually,
when he was appointed to office, that is what happened.
But I actually think so. Like just after two election imeshafanyika, IEBC washamalizana, wenye walikuwa wanatolewa. That is actually the law, I guess. That is actually the wanatolewa and then now wanachagua a new body, IEBC body, But utajamii I feel like again unajua sasa. So what happens to these people when hawakuwa na any member of parliament, hawakuwa na MCA, hawakuwa na maybe a senator for that long time? What happens to them?
No, I do feel like unaona kwa gava no seat can be actually empty. Lazima kutakuwa na mwenye atachaguliwa ku stand in during that time before the by elections are done. Ni kama tasema aje, for example if right now we were to hold elections, sindio, kumaanisha all the seats zitakuwa vacant, sindio, ndio maana kuna elections, but they are not fully vacant because they still the current president and until ile siku ya the new president ataelektiwa ndo ata hand over power yake. So the government office hayachangwi like empty.
And in the case where someone has actually died, the person who was standing in that
they
position,
appoint someone else,
just a representative.
So
before like elections now are done.
So the salary inaingia kwa hiyo representative bado.
Ni kama hiyo swali sijui hapo kwa mshahara lazima. But one thing we know, the government office is never on hold. Everything in office is running daily, day in day out, 247.
But unajamii actually before we continue, Me kunajua there are these the current cities we have in Kenya. Me I feel like those cities now hawafai kuruliwa na hawafai sijui kuwa na sijui governor. I feel like these just cities kama Nairobi actually. Nairobi is the center. We have the State House in Nairobi. We have the parliament in Nairobi. We have got everything in Nairobi. Should Nairobi actually be having maybe sijui a governor or something? Do you guys feel like it should have a governor?
Okay, I guess when you put it as a county, then yes, it can have a governor. But some time back, they were introducing the Nairobi Metropolitan, and there was supposed to be like an overall leader who was going to lead Nairobi Metropolitan, and that encompassed even major towns which are within the borders, the outskirts of Nairobi. So I don't know what happened with that. Does it still apply the Nairobi Metropolitan?
Okay, unajua feel actually unajua the laws are passed by the MPs. So maybe msee anaweza come na aseme today nimetoa hii bill and I propose kwa the National Assembly, then the National Assembly wataichambua and then if they will come to an agreement, it will stand. But I guess haikupitisha because unajua most of the now the MPs watakuwa zile tutakulia wapi bro. Juu unajua Nairobi actually kuna constituencies mingi, so like unapata kuna ma MPs my MPs. Hey. You calling me is coming out, man.
It's alright.
So unapata like kuna ma MPs, kuna ma MCAs na kuna the senator, the governors, you know. But me I feel like a city like Nairobi haifai kuwa na like inafaa kuruliwa na the national government, not actually the county government. Because I feel like it's a city. Because right now kusema tu kweli Nairobi county is messed up. Literally it is messed up. You know, and I feel like maybe years to come nilikuwa naona kuna siku by the alikuwa anataka kutoa Sakaja.
There was literally a fight in the name of hakuna kitu kubwa amefanya Nairobi.
Literally juu hakuna for real.
Honestly hata tulikuwa tao, was it on Saturday? Saturday tulikuwa hiyo event ya Red Bull. And after tumetoka, there was also Nganya Awards in KICC. So tunatoka and we are walking through town and a friend of mine, his name is Felix, shout out to him. He was like, by the way, tangu Sakaja ingie ni face gani ya Nairobi unaona imebadilika? And literally we thought about it and I was like hakuna by
you see. So that is what I'm saying, like literally hakuna vitu tu ziko tukisema kusafisha city. I don't sioni kama ni safi because literally kila mahali ni chafu. Ukiangalia the river the Nairobi river by the kuna hiyo river fulani. Actually walikuwa wanasema inafaa kuwa sijui the cleanest, sijui anafaa kuweka samaki pale. Hapo niko zinga za
samaki.
Wallahi alikuwa anasema hivyo. Ukisema the president akisema he was actually saying anafaa kuweka samaki pale and I'm like yo, but it says me I feel like during the next election actually there are better candidates. They can rule in Nairobi. Me I literally believe kuna some better people wenye wanaweza lead Nairobi. And I feel the people of Nairobi wenye mna vote Nairobi by the way, you guys mwenye anafaa kurule Nairobi by the anafaa kwa Gen Z, not Gen Z, a youth. So I guess by now you should be knowing niko side gani. But nitawachapia. So if we tukienda to direct to the by elections that will happen. Tuende pale Mbere North, tuanze Mbere North by the way. So if you talk about Mbere North, there were two leaders actually. One from DCP and the other one Wamuthende.
Okay, actually in total there were 9 people who were contesting for that seat. But a lot of focus was on the 2.
So I feel like those two actually mimi sijui the rest 9 siwajui, kusema kweli siwajui. But now the 2 from DCP na from UDA. Actually unajua mimi kwanza Wamuthende. Actually siko najua. And juzi niko na comment fulani ati msana nasema kwani Wamuthende ni jina ya mtu? Kwani si
I know. I was like Wamuthende is an actual name for someone.
But he has a cute English name though.
Leo.
Okay, the name is the English name, achana na ingine. It's really cool.
So you guys see about Mbere? Mbere North? Maybe you can say Abi.
Honestly, Mbere North was so heated. Like when it came to the by-elections, and Okay, I only know like the first 3 candidates who led. That was the first person, the Leonardo Wamuthende, who had I think 15,802 votes, and Karish alimfuata na 15,308 votes. And then now there was another third person mwenye alikuwa at least number 3. I think his name was Duncan Liu. He had 2,000 and something votes. So you could see that a lot of focus was on the two, that is Wamuthende and Karish. And that is because they were
I guess I don't know
Karish. And you could see that it's because they were representing against the the political parties which are trying to maybe ndo kusema that is Rigathi had his party and he was vying for Karish and the vice president had his own party, his own candidate who was from his own party, that is Leonardo Wamuthende. And I feel that is why walikuwa na a lot of focus, because I remember was it Wamuthende who was being host alikuwa na interview mahali NTV and at the same time Rigathi was campaigning in Meru North kwa nyumba kwa boma yake, like to his parents and actually videos showing Rigathi being welcomed by the parents of Kari na mpaka anapatiwa chai. He left his interview
and
umekuja kuongea kwa TV na Rigathi yako kwenu nyumbani anaomba kura kwenu nyumbani.
But then nilisikia stuff by the I saw
he didn't finish his interview.
Yeah,
because I mean, so it was really heated up. And I mean, I feel honestly speaking, if this is how things are going to be in 2027, then we have to really brace ourselves because
But was okay before you talk, we have something to add on Abby's comment.
Okay, for me, mi naona nataka nitawapea preview of what actually will really happen because the aftermath came in this certain constituency. Nitazitaja kwa majina. Mimi nilikuwa nimefanya research.
It's all right.
So there's Magarini constituency. That one was won by Harrison Kombe, who was also the one who had won also in 2022. Okay. So the ODM, he was part of the ODM. So the ODM still retained that place. So there's Malava constituency. Hiyo nayo nyingine iko na vita.
Kakamega.
Yeah. So Malulu Injendi by ANC was the one who had won in 2022 and then there's David Ndakwa who took it in 2025 from UDA. ANC joined hands with UDA to form Kenya Kwanza coalition. So it's like they retained the seat also.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's Mbere North. Now uko sasa ndo kuna fight. So Mbere North, what happened in Mbere North? The Geoffrey Ruku was the one who had the seat before Leo Wamuthende came in. And the reason as to why there was the by-election in Mbere North is because Geoffrey Ruku was appointed to be a CS because apparently in 2022 JK, I guess it was JK who had the seat before Geoffrey
exactly.
So they had an agreement with the UDA coalition, with the UDA party that at the end of the kutakuwa na mmoja appointiwa CS from the ANC party. That's why they joined hands. And that is why Geoffrey Ruku was appointed the CS because at the end of the day it was part of their agreement. So that was the reason as to why. So there's Baringo County, William Cheptumo died. That one died earlier this year.
I got some tea there.
It was part of the UDA. Then there's Kiprono Cheburet, who was the winner.
Chemitei.
Who is part of the UDA. And now there is Kasipul constituency. Hiyo nayo nyingine iko na vita tutaingia.
Kasipul.
We will dive deeper. Charles Ongondo, who was part of the ODM, 2025. His son, Boyd Were, part of the ODM,
actually
also is
the
reason as to why this was conducted is because Charles was murdered and his son is the one who won the seat. I guess ni kuendeleza hiyo legacy ya mzae.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's Uguja constituency. Opio Wandai was the winner in 2022 and now Moses Omondi from ODM is the one who won in 2025. So the ODM gets to keep to retain that seat. So there's Banisa constituency. Kulo Maalim from UDM was the winner in 2022 and Amd Maalim from UDA is the one who won in 2025. So UDM also joined hands with UDA to form the Kenya Kwanza coalition. So yeah, those are the main constituencies zenye ziko na vita.
Acha tuanze na Baringo. Hatujamaliza Mbere by the way.
Tutaingia hapo.
So unajua what happened in Baringo? Actually you guys know Gideon Moi. The son, the son of the second president of the Republic of Kenya, that is Daniel Moi.
Yeah.
So what happened is, so Baringo actually is let me say like a home for UDA. That is exactly the wasi wa William Ruto. So it happened that walikuwa na actually before the elections, so kuna candidates wa UDA. Actually all of them walikuwa UDA, walikuwa nataka kuwa senators wa Baringo, Remember Cheptumo, he died. He died, I guess, was it this year actually? It was actually this year. This year. So after amekufa, so okay, her wife by the alipewa CS by the to sustain the family, alipewa CS welfare and stuff. So after he died, so now a lot of candidates came. So we had I knew there was a guy called Tobole, and there was a guy, and there was now the winner, that is Chemitei. So what happened? The competition was stiff by the way. Actually mimi nilikuwa najua ni Tobole atashinda. But again kuna hiyo nomination sasa ya party nominations. Like the UDA you are having a nomination to choose who will represent us. So after that nomination Chemitei akashinda hiyo staff. Manao kelele zilikuwa, unajua ilikuwa rigged, definitely. Those that. So unajua what happened, they took this not opponent actually, wapili, that is Tobole, wakamchukua wakampea kazi kwa ofisi ya CS Murkomen. Wakampea kazi ndo wafiche watu wa Baringo wasiseme the Tobole alibiwa and stuff. So now Kiprono Chemitei, he was representing UDM. So now Gideon Moi came. Gideon Moi declared his kuwania kiti cha useneta Baringo. So after I declare, so people were happy. Actually people were not happy about Chemitei. They were not happy at all. They were like unajua Tobole alibiwa kura, definitely. Unajua ma kingpins wakasema hivyo. So venye watu wakaanza walijam. So now wakamuita Gideon Moi. Gideon Moi came, akasema I'll be vying for the Senate. People were happy. Watu walifurahia because we will be. Actually I knew that Gideon Moi will win, definitely. Then now this day yenye siku ya kupeleka papers your certificates kwa IEBC, waenda declare you can buy. So what happened? People sasa the Chemitei akapeleka his papers. So people were waiting for Gideon Moi. Do you know like people, like I'm talking about people, watu wengi walienda kumungoja ya street fulani kwa Baringo. They went there, watu wa boda wamevaa shati zao za KANU red kila mahali, and actually there were thousands of people wanamgoja pale. And you know this guy never appeared.
What do you mean? Why? He never appeared? Why?
He never appeared. Reason being, Prezo alimuita State House. And then I don't know the conversation what happened there, because actually what media aliamba mfai kuingia meeting. You guys
there's some meetings that are actually the journalists actually banned.
So now this the media wakaambiwa mwezi ingia meeting. So sasa kuna watu wa Baringo mazao wamemngoja pale airstrip all the kuanza saa 2 bro mpaka saa almost saa 10. Akozileza yuko wapi msee? Alafu msee akuambia wase nini inaendelea sitakama. So people wamemgoja only that night around 5. Photos zinakuja online ati sasa wametoka na preso meeting. So na jamii I felt like that was not justice for the people of Baringo actually. Gideon Moi, you never did good the people of Baringo, and me I feel like you betrayed the people of Baringo. I know the serikali ilikuja ikasema itajenga stadium, itajenga hizo stuff. We're still waiting for those, but now I feel like you're betraying your people, because I don't know what happened, but I feel like the reason unajua right now this is my opinion. So actually me this is my opinion. So I guess the conversation that iliendelea pale is that the president aliambia say after ukitujoin CUDA, so after nimesha maliza my 2 term, that is 2027, juzi yako one term, next anaenda 2027 atavaa. No, I'm not saying in one term. No, sijasema. I'm saying like it's his first term.
Yeah.
So definitely you'll be going for second term 2027. So maybe I can say 2032 you'll be the one leading now UDA, ndakuacha UDA. So I guess ndo msa akachile ECT ende. So I feel that is my opinion. Mr. Semi, that was what
transpired.
Yeah.
Sipigwe makofi.
That is why I said I don't think elections or people vying to actually be elected do it for the people. It's never about the people, it's ever about the power.
Exactly.
Who has the power and who will have the final say. Mimi ndo kusema at this point. So I think it's actually a very rigged system, because even if you change the leaders at this point, the system ile. You'll change the leaders but the system will remain just as it is, and we have like a recurring hivyo tu mashida tu zote because they have, okay, as you have said, we could already tell that they have predicted maybe who will happen. You know, after when we had the former president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, when he was when they were leading together with, you know, the current president of Kenya, it was Uhuru, Ruto, Tano, Tena, and then after
I remember the song,
you know,
it was a vibe.
And then we had Tasa, like it was a whole thing. So you could already tell that Uhuru was like, mimi nipeni zangu 10, and then after me, now there is Uhuru, like they already campaigned for who's going to lead next.
Yeah.
So do you really think they have the people in mind?
I don't think so, because actually kuna kwanga na hii kitu ilianza na Uhuru. At the moment ukiingia kwa ofisi lazima ufikishe miaka 10. So sasa okay, kufikisha miaka 10 si shida, as long as like you're following your manifesto and you have the people in mind and everything. But now a lot of, as I will say, according to my own opinion, unajua mimi sina lawyer jamani, mimi bado mtoto mdogo.
I know someone.
Opinions.
Yeah,
These are just
someone.
Okay, if you know someone, then we are safe.
Over low budget.
Yeah, she's very affordable.
Low budget. Uko sure?
Okay, mseme ni mimi niliwatuma basi.
Okay.
So a lot of leaders have their selfish interest in mind more than they have the people, because it's like ukishaingia hapo wewe na bloodline yako yote peke yake ndo mnafaa kwa hiyo ofisi. You don't care the people, you don't care about the people, you don't care about new wanasemanga ni new whatever, what do they call, like opportunities being presented to this. Hakunaga.
So wajuanga mimi I'm like, sasa hawa leaders wanatakanga to finish on my story before munikato shingo, nilikuwa karibu kufika kitu. So now actually I feel like people were disappointed. Actually leaders kwanza, kuna msali sema siasa usike kwa roho, yeke tu mahali enye tu unaweza pumwa tu hivi kaende. So because now these people walingoja bro kwanza asubuhi 8 they were just waiting, then later on 5 wanaona kwa news Gideon Mai alisha join Ruto wako State House, and people were disappointed. People were disappointed. So unajua definitely I knew tu hakuna mwenye anaweza tena, because unajua sasa campaigns during this campaign stuff so wachilianga do na watu wanakulanga pesa. Hata niko sure Mbere North
kuna watu mahali nilifanya shopping ya mwezi mzima.
Actually yesterday as I was watching Daybreak on Citizen TV jana asubuhi, there was this claim that I guess it's the treasury, the treasury. Wanasema there's some money that just disappeared, they cannot account for it.
Money just
about
disappear.
Was it 300 billion ama ni billion? I don't know. Go check that out.
That's a lot of money to just disappear and you can't even account for.
They can like anaulizwa and then they're like they cannot account for it.
How?
I don't know.
Is it even making sense? 300, I don't know. Like a few thousand, it's okay, like 100k, I can't account. So 300 million, how can you not account for that?
Hiyo ni pesa mingi.
Alafu my question inakuja sasa, right now teachers are crying, right now lecturers are crying, doctors are crying, muongeze salary. But now when it comes to election, hata ujangizo pesa zinatoka wapi? I tell you, pesa zinamwagwa. I mean bro, unapewa dhao kila mtu. Uko zile za wow. Actually Baringo watu alipewa dhao. Literally. Actually it was a day before elections. A day before elections, sijui watu wanatokea ngapi, unasikia tu mazedo zinapeana mali fulani. Sasa unajua akisikia watu boda, hiyo message inafikanga teke hiyo message ina spreading kama rumors, and people like dhao imepeana teke. So I feel like hii gava ikwangi imeweka wananchi wao kwanza mbele. And that is now most people were saying unajua Gen Z tumelala, sijui nini. So me I'll just speak before tuingie kwa Gen Z. Nataka tumalize tu Mbere, alafu
tumalizie Mbere na Kasipul. I guess those were the na Malava, because those were the ones that even kulikuwa dina post election violence. Actually cars were burnt, vitu zikakuwa destroyed, and a lot of misuse of public resources. So we can dive into that, and I'd like to start before mi hata naona ka hivi vita ilianza prior to the elections, because 5 days before the elections ilikuwa inasemekana 30,000 pre-marked ballot papers they had been prepared for use in Magarini, Mbere and Malava. So these 30,000 pre-marked ballot papers, ushaiona like kuna ballot papers zinakwanga zenye hizi ndo zitawekwa kura, but then kuna zenye zimesetiwa kando nikaza kuiba.
Like hizo washaeka tu
that is now what I'm talking about. 30,000 pre-marked, meaning hata before elections kulikuwa na kura already. Before hata watu
30,000 like yeah amount ni kubwa.
30,000 hizo ni ballot papers 30,000. So unashangaa kura 30,000, nani alipiga kura before the siku ya kura yenyewe? 5 days before.
But now unajua sasa that comes now to the IBC being independent. Actually it's never actually, because mimi najua kwanza 2027 kwanza boy
tunapanda mlima
ni mlima ni mrema na I tell you guys, because unajua when I this is actually my opinion. Mimi akisitaki nishikwe, sitaki Subaru nikujie. It's just my opinion as a youth. Just my opinion. So you know like I feel like unajua 2027 is coming. So sometimes I feel like how the president actually, kusema tu kweli, so far hakuna mtu mwenye anaweza compete na president sema anaweza mtoa pale. Mimi actually sijapata mtu mwenye anaweza sema like this guy anaweza toa the current president. Actually we are not yet there.
Okay, do you mean in the sense that, because I think I am trying to understand what you're saying. Do you mean unafeel hakuna mtu mwenye anaweza mtoa in terms of votes, ama hakuna mtu mwenye anaweza mtoa in terms of this is a better leader than the current president?
What I mean is that unajua when we talk about political power, you know, like tungesema ni Ruto versus Raila, at least you could feel like hapa kuna but unajua right now hakuna like tunasema unaweza pull. Unajua vitu baba used to pull numbers, na angekuwa pale 2027 I'm telling you ingekuwa ingine tamu sana, but unajua right now I feel like itakuwa tamu. It will be just honestly like a big win for the current president. Jumina tu actually ni tuta kusema tu kweli me too. Like as a mini Gen Z, okay, mtanipiga mini Gen Z, yes, but now I don't sijapata leader mwenyewe anaweza umsi politically,
but I guess
strong.
I'd like to differ with you. A lot of current young people are really coming in. Na si the young people peke yake. CJ David Maraga. You know he's vying for presidency in 2027, and people are saying, as in that is the second person mwenye naweza sema kwa wenye wote wanavai presidency in 2027. David Maraga is the one who has the most support from, okay, I wouldn't like say, okay, there's that also, because venye Raila alikufa si aliacha amejoin hands na UDA, meaning all the lakeside people are now like not in opposition anymore. They are part of them, which is a win because kwa Ruto ameongeza numbers, right? But now the thing is CJ Maraga akona support, guys. That is one thing I know. Kwa ground, Maraga akona support, and if you do your research so well, ama you just like look at it from a different type of view, CJ Maraga can become a threat to the current?
May
Honestly,
no.
I'd also say the same thing. One of the problem comes to, like, okay, CG Maraga, from his history and when he was the, what is his? When he was
The
the
Chief
Chief
Justice,
Justice,
yeah.
like named to nullify elections, and he was like, no, this is not
Hey,
how
na hiyo
this
siku
is.
bana,
Like, he's a stuntman who has
Yeah.
his, who stands his ground. And personally, I think I'd vouch for him compared to, okay, Kalonzo is also a very good man, and I feel like he would be a very good president to Kenya. But my only concern is he is still in that system. He has been in that system for years.
for years.
So what
yeah.
makes us think that things will be any
Things will
different
be
if he
different.
becomes the
Yeah.
president? That's the only concern that I have when it comes to Kalonzo Musyoka. But I feel like someone like CG Maraga would actually be a very good president. But not the
Jabba.
problem. No, listen,
Okay, a good
a
president.
very
A
good
good
president. That is my
president.
point.
Yeah.
Now the problem comes to, will he really get that amount of votes? Because someone like Maraga seems to kwenda, okay, he doesn't seem like someone to go bribe. I'm like, I want to do what is right. But Kenyans, that is our weakness. Tunabebwa na vitu ndogo ndogo sana. 1,000. Okay, mimi nasema ni sawa. It's okay, kula hiyo pesa, but kula hiyo pesa na akili. How long will 1,000 sustain you? So ukilipatia tao,
But now unajua,
unatembea ufike mahali unaenda imeisha yote. So what will you gain from 1,000 ya kukula siku moja? You have made a lasting impact that will take you on for 5
years. Yeah.
And people really need to think about that. Tusikize ile wimbo ya King Kaka wajinga nyinyi, because honestly, what is that? 1,000 isn't enough to sustain you for 5 years.
For 5 years,
So
yeah.
people really need to grow up and actually learn the system.
Yeah.
Someone like Maraga, honestly, I'd vouch for him because he seems like a very good man according to how I have known him. And when he was in the government, not the government, he was the Chief Justice of Kenya. The kind of impact that he left was a lasting impact.
Exactly.
And I feel like this is something we as Kenyans really need to look up, especially CC Gen Zs, because we are the future of tomorrow. And another thing, what I think is actually making it hard for us to find, like Raila was a legacy, honestly speaking. And I am sure at this point, if he was still here and decided to stand for presidency, he will have a greater support now that a lot of people are singing the one-term thingy. But I feel like this problem comes in ukishaingia in power, these people tend to relax and only think about themselves. I feel they never really care about holding someone else's hand, like niwe, I am going to mentor you. I honestly feel like Baba will have mentored someone. Ile hata kisimama mahali, he's like, even when I am gone, I know that this person can stand with my party. When if you followed up on his burial, when they were like the testimony, what are they called? Speeches, and they were like, I don't think there's anyone who can replace what
Nobody
Baba
actually,
left.
nobody.
I feel like if he actually mentored someone to that point, we will at least say, yes, he might not completely fill those shoes, but we might be somewhere. And ODM would have never joined hands with UDA, because ODM was a superpower in itself, and UDA, they're both big parties in Kenya, leading parties in Kenya. So joining hands, I honestly feel like it was not so good. It was not a fair thing to do, because Kenyans, honestly, there's always supposed to be an opposition, and the current opposition, in as much as it is loud, I don't think it is very strong.
So like before nataka tuingie when you blame about by the DNGs, we were blamed about the current by elections. But now unajua now actually the people who won, kwa hiyo nilikuwa naona Rigiji won kwa some places. Alishinda kwa Narok Township, akashinda Kariobangi North, Kisa East MCA seats. So hizo ndo alishinda tu. So unajua Rigiji pia anasema ataka kwa ballot. But actually unajua alimpichiwa, so you cannot be in the ballot definitely. But bado hapo zile zote kotini, bado kiko na kesi yangu. But I don't think you just tell me your job, bro. Yeah, focus kwingine. But now unajua right now nilikuwa naona this is my suggestion. If Kalonzo will come, actually Kalonzo akuja, and if ODM will come out of the government, na aseme ODM sisi 2027 tuko na leader wetu, tutakasimama kama preso. I feel like there will be a certain impact, and also this is Gen Z kwanza tunafaa kuchukua kura mazee, because if we talk about that, by the way, we were blamed about this by elections, because nilikuwa na wasee wa Rigiji wanasema I'm not part of this, jamaa Gen Z kutokea kupiga kura. Nilikuwa na watch some interviews kwa TV, wanasema Gen Z walikuwa wanapiga tu mdomo kwa social media, 27 tutafanya hivi. But me, I was asking myself, was this election really part of us?
No, it
wasn't.
It
wasn't at all.
It wasn't. It wasn't, because first of all, it was conducted hata ni kitu ilikuja haiko in our minds.
Yeah.
And then you know before ianze kuongelelewa in everything, remember a lot of Gen Zs right now between the age of 18 to around 24, tuweke 24,
tuongeze mpaka 30,
tuongeze acha tuweke 24 because from around 25 to 30 au ni watu wenye wako nje already wanatafuta kazi nini. But from 18 to 24 a lot of people are in school.
Exactly.
Saizi ndo nini strike imetoka kuisha juzi
like
so
some
people are in
ago.
school, people are so okay. For example, for instance, for example, if I come from Nyahururu, right? Let's say for example where I come from kuna by election. Mimi sitatoka Thika kwenda kuvote honestly because saizi tuko period ya mtihani.
Hakuna holiday lipeana.
Hakuna holiday. Right now niko trimester, wengine wako JKUAT pia wako na exams, KU, Daystar. As in a lot of Gen Zs and a lot of young people saizi wako shule. According from my own point of view, that could be a real big factor as to why
hakuna Gen Z.
For example, unasomea Embu au uko Mbeere North, si ndio? Unasomea Embu lakini wewe kwenyu ni Mombasa. You can't vote kwenye si kwenu. Right? So I guess that's a really huge fact.
Another thing again, unajua during the kuregister as a voter, actually me I was kind of confused because unajua right now mimi kwetu natoka Baringo, but you know right now siwezi sema niko shule, siwezi sema nitoke Thika niende mpaka Baringo ni register as a voter. No, I can't.
But I guess you know you can register from wherever you are.
You can register from wherever you are.
Sasa ndo maana the other day nikakuja realize actually it was posted pale and big up to NGZ by the wanakuanga informed. So I realized later on that unaweza register hapa but now unasema natoka na vote pale. So that was actually so mimi it was not our hata haikuwa yatuhusu by the way. These elections kwanza haikuwa yatuhusu. Reason number 1, Gen Zs we are busy, man. Yeah, you know, we are busy. We are busy working for the bag, definitely. Tunatafuta bag, and actually most of us tuko shule. Literally actually 60% tuko shule. And again kitu ya pili, you know, this was a by election. Haikuwa like kila place.
Haikuwa kila mahali.
Actually me I was hearing actually sijui Baringo hata hawakuwa na register new voters. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a rumor, I don't know if it's an allegation ama ilikuwa ukweli. Sijui hawakuwa na register because of the current incoming by elections. And actually that was again a big challenging thing. But let me just reassure you this. Musisema tu unajua Gen Z we are a movement bro. Mimi sisi leo tuko social media tuko zile this day Gen Z tunaja pale IBC centers tunaenda kuregister and let me tell you one thing. Tutatana hadi mimi naenda kuregister by the way. Yeah, and make sure guys you register as voters and we do this. So about do you really blame ourselves?
But there was also concern, especially I think I saw it in Mbeere North, like hapo nje ya the polling centers, there were a lot of young people, let me just call them young people, who are there like walikuwa wanasema they have come to be security, hakuna kuibia kura nini and they were causing a lot of chaos na kuna vile kulikuwa tuna vurugu fulani coming from them hapo katikati. So there was a question that was raised. These people walikuwa hapa nje ya polling stations, they were not really voting. So are they really from here or were they sent to just come and distract people and cause a lot of chaos? Because there were a lot of young people walikuwa wanaonekana hapo nje like kwa gate nini and actually the police were throwing the tear gas canisters to like chase them away. So what were they really doing there if they were not coming to vote, and what kind of security were they providing?
Mimi natetea nguvu yangu. Natetea Gen Z. Unajua right now, I don't believe even in IBC anymore. I can't say IBC iko independent. That is one thing. I can't say that. So unajua right now Gen Z tunapenda kuchukuanga vitu kwa sheria mikononi, like, you know, let's just show up. Since now hatuku vote, we didn't vote because actually it was not part of us. We hatukuwa involved. It had nothing to do with us.
But even it was still part of us, especially from the youth that were in those constituencies.
It wasn't because actually unajua it was not actually from every county. Alafu kienda pale hizo constituencies hizo place kura zilikuwa zinafanyika. Most of the Gen Z wako shule vile tu wanza amesema most of them wako shule. So you will not expect hata tukupewa holidays to vote and stuff. We were not given because it was a by election. Hata gava iko zile za hapana mbona tupeni holiday na ni by election. guys mwamke tu mwende
unless
ofisi.
it's like the elections
Yeah.
Jio ndo nakujuanga kuna kuanga like na a time is set for the country that this week ama hii siku fulani itakuwa election.
They normally like close
Yeah.
mapema. Hata campus mnafanya mtihani mapema.
Tunafaa tupewe hata 2 months ili tukulepea hiyo pesa.
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months prior before elections.
1 month.
2 months is a long time. 2 months kunaweza kuwa na maendeleo mingi sana.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel tupewe tu like hiyo 2 months tuone tu si gavana jiona sana. I swear mimi uonanga watu wengine wanasimama tu kwa gari wako zile za hawa 2027 ndawanyorosha asubuhi.
Na mapema.
Because zile za what a confidence booster. It's okay. It's okay. Remember hatujasahau. Hatujasahau by the 2024. We'll always remember. And 2027 hiyo ndio itakuwa motto yetu.
Yeah.
We'll never forget, I mean, you know. So I felt like unajua sisi kublamiwa it was not actually something kutuhusu, you know. Yeah. And me Gen Z tushikilia hapo, but now we need now to urge ourselves. Tuchukue kura because I realize what happened in Mbeere North. Actually mimi nilijua hata unajua right now Wamuthende ndo ana trend.
Yeah.
That guy,
You know, the reason as to why he is trending, inasemekana he was not a registered voter, so he was not even supposed even to be.
Hey!
Yeah.
He was not
a registered voter. That is why kuna shida mingi, mbona alishinda na yeye hakuwa registered. Yeah. So ndo maana wanasema kura ziliibwa.
Mimi there is someone I heard speaking, alikuwa anasema kura zililetwa na ambulance escorted by policemen. So I don't know if that was true, but they were saying that is complete misuse of public resources.
Yeah.
Anasema kuna kura ziliingia mahali na ambulance escorted by policemen. Someone somewhere said that. I don't know the truth to that because I wasn't really there.
They do happen.
I heard it actually happened.
They do happen, by the way. They do happen because unajua actually kitu kwanza mimi nilijua Mbeere North, nilijua via the president. Because unajua hiyo siku by the before election kitu ya kwanza nilifanya nikajua pale the former deputy president alikuwa anaenda kwa nyumba kumundu. Nasema nini? Nyumba kwa nyumba. Wanasema kwa Kiluya sijui mundu kwa mundu. Mtu kwa mtu. I guess something was. So Rigizia alikuwa anaenda nyumba kwa nyumba. Actually that was funny. And it was like bro naamka anaenda asubuhi anaenda hiki umse. Kesho mazao naamka asubuhi unapata Rigathi Gachagua kwa kwangu bro. Hiyo ni chance.
I know.
I swear. Alafu najua mimi actually I knew atashinda tu. Because watu wa Mbeere North. Kuna wakati walifanywa injustice fulani. I don't remember ilikuwa lini. They were actually fanywa some certain injustice. But actually that election it was not clear and it was not actually.
It was not clear. And
I believe it was rigged kabisa. Yeah, it was rigged. Because tell me why. Kwanza niko nasikia that day before the elections. Zile pesa zilimwaga huko. Me I'm talking about the money, man. Money.
Unasikia kuna 300 million ime disappear, they cannot even account for it.
Alafu bado unajuanga pesa zinatumiwa kwa elections. Ni pesa fulani mingi hata azijui nasikianga per day sijui president anatumianga sijui 500 per day. Alafu najua hiyo amesema anaenda hii place. Akitoka hapo anaenda Mombasa, akitoka hapo anaenda wapi? That is just per day anatumia hiyo do. Move transport, wase kudishi, pesa ya mbogi, you know. So actually the by-elections kwanza Gen Zs, we were not to be blamed by the way, it was not anything to do with us. And sisi tungoje 2027, mmesema sana sijui hatujaregister hall, sisi tunatakuwaka tu kwa mitandao, but tupatane 2027 by the way, tupatane 2027 and we will do our thing. So to finalize, you guys, anything to finalize on this maze, unajua pia this is actually a very big topic.
Hatuwezi maliza na yote na sasa.
But again our next episode by the way we will call a political analyst. Akuje he'll be he or she. I don't know who will be. Tutamuita akuja to join na tupe more about politics, ndio pia tukienda pale 2027 at least tutakuwa tumeelimisha moja mbili about to go pale 2027. So maze to finalize, any final words from you guys about the by-elections?
Okay, for me I'd say I'll finalize with this. I feel like the by-elections were not conducted as per to the expectations of the people and also to the rest of the country. And I feel like kirudio. Kirudio. And the next time, this goes to all the Gen Zs outside here and all to the young people outside here. Make sure you register as a voter, because change starts with us and it starts with that. Sisi hatuwezi kuwa tunasema ati ni social media tu kila time ni nini. I know we are a strong coalition by ourselves, and it will all start if you're a registered voter and if you have that vote in your hand.
Thank you for that.
Okay, my last two remarks would be, okay, honestly, it's a wake-up call to all of us, not just Gen Zs, but to all of us, because we all want change for our nation, we all want change for our counties and in our spaces where we are currently at. Na tusihadaiwe na pesa ndogo ndogo. Hiyo pesa kama haiwezi kulast for 5 years, tafadhali ni sawa kula, lakini kula na ujanja. Let's be smart. Usikatae pesa. I mean, we need money to chukua, lakini kula na ujanja. And also let's register as voters, tafadhalini. That one vote can really make a huge difference. And come 2027 tujitokeze tafadhali. Let's make change to our country. Let's bring change to our country. Those are my lasting remarks.
Right, beautiful people, Maze, it has been amazing. So these are my final words for you guys. Kwanza, stop blaming the Gen Zs. Stop blaming us, Maze. Sisi, that election, it was not part of us. And actually, me, I feel like kusema sijui mnatublame tukwenda kuvote, you guys mchill, kura tutachukua, msijali, sisi ni watu tunasema na kutenda. So stop, just take pressure. Yeah. Na by them kiongea tuwezi chukua hadi. So you guys but chukua kura. So you guys make sure 2027 tunaenda kupiga kura, kama out large numbers, tutakuwa pale mtaa. Hadi mimi definitely lazima niende mtaa, lazima niende kule do, but actually nitapiga kura na akili. Pesa nitakula but nitapiga kura na akili. So you guys blaming us, sijui Gen Z, we are not responsible and stuff. Sisi watu wa pressure. You guys tumtulie tu venye mlikuwa. Ni sisi. You guys do your thing. Nyinyi mwende mpige siasa yenu pale. Lakini sisi we know what we will do. We know what we will do. So Gen Z, big up Maze. Hakuna kitu na challenge by the way. So hizi kelele pale, kelele za chura hizo, ndogo hayo. So I feel like you guys msiko na pressure. 2027 iko almost around the corner. After next year tutakuwa pale. By the elections inaanza next year though. Campaigns itaanza next year. If you are vying kama Gen Z, tutakuwa nyuma yako, and definitely mimi nitakuwa na vai, sitakuwa na vai. Nitawaambia though, kama nitavai, I swear hii hamtapumua. But kama unavai Maze, big up to yourself, and make sure umepost pale social media, tag kila mahali tukujue. Unajua right now tunafaa kumaka our Gen Z na vai. So if you're there Maze vying, big up for yourself, and Maze keep pushing, tutakujoin, we will join hands, and we will be there. So Maze, your socials before we say goodbye to these beautiful people.
So for me, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being with us in each and every episode since episode 1 to this episode 5. Big up to y'all guys. You'll find me on TikTok at Wanja Mwangi and Instagram at HOLL_YRuby, Holy Ruby.
Thank you, Wagwan.
I am getting emotional. This has been a wonderful, a wonderful discussion, but we will have discussed more. Just because of time, we can't do it right now. But honestly, guys, thank you so much for being with us, for walking this journey with us. Having clocked 5 episodes, it's not been easy. So thank you so much, guys. You'll find me on Instagram at Abby_Ndegwa, TikTok Abby_Ndegwa, Facebook at Abigail Wangoi, and YouTube Abigail Wangoi. Yes, and on Lively at Abby_, guys. It's still my birthday month, so keep those wishes coming. Until next time, have a blessed and amazing time. Bye.
So before I go, Abby, it is your birthday month this month, so happy birthday Maze. Keep going. Alright, so
join us as we introduce the one and only, the queen in the room, Abindegwa.
So are you good in relax?
Twende nalo. Happy birthday, dear Abby.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday, dear Abby. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday,
dear
Abby.
So big up happy. Unataka ngapi?
Sweet 16.
Acha nikwambie mademu anakuanga 16 from
Forever. So mazee guys, that has been our time mazee, and due to time mazee tutamaliza conversation yetu, but we will come back, we will bring you a political analyst akuja tuambie venye politics zinago, alafu definitely tutawachana nyinyi majenzi wote msijali. This conversation aishi leo. Remember it is episode 5, so around episode 7, episode 8 there we'll be back, and I guess this will be our last episode for this year, but we'll be tuta update to pale. So mazee, continue following us on our social media handles at Talanta MKU, Unfiltered Campus Vibe, Rising Tides Media. Continue subscribing pale YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Continue following us, and mazee, subscribe mazee, na tunawapenda sana. So mazee, that has been our time. I go by the name General Official. Until next time guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year you guys. Bye. Yeah.